Welcome back to the gist from Wakaru, where you need to be to find out what's happening in Web3 and blockchain. And as always, I'm Juan. We begin this week with legal action that will impact decentralized financial services. The US Senate is poised to take another crack at regulating the crypto industry, with a new bill that will place strict anti-money laundering requirements on DeFi protocols. The Crypto Asset National Security Enhancement Act of 2023 would require DeFi protocols to impose bank-like controls over their user base, according to a description of the bill reviewed by CoinDesk. DeFi protocols are applications that allow anyone with a crypto wallet to borrow, lend, or trade cryptocurrency via smart contracts. They are harder to regulate than centralized companies such as Coinbase because they operate directly on permissionless blockchains. The bill envisions sidestepping these issues by placing requirements on anyone who controls a DeFi protocol or makes available an application to use the protocol. Likely a group who builds user-friendly front-end protocols such as Uniswap Labs does for Ethereum's top decentralized exchange. The briefing document states that if nobody controls a DeFi protocol, then as a backstop, anyone that invests over $25 million in developing the protocol will be responsible for these obligations. These controlling entities would need to vet and collect information on their customers, maintain anti-money laundering programs, report suspicious activity to the government, and block sanctioned individuals from using their protocol. The bill would place identity verification requirements at crypto kiosks. It would also expand the Treasury Department's authority to police alleged money launderers in non-traditional financial settings, including crypto. As DeFi becomes popularized, it's only natural for governments and authorities to take action in controlling these protocols with aims to reduce financial crime. With that being said, a new stablecoin has been introduced by the Aave protocol. The DeFi protocol launched its algorithmic dollar-pegged stablecoin, GHO, on Ethereum. Aave announced the launch of GHO on July the 16th, describing the new stablecoin as a decentralized, over-collateralized asset. The stablecoin is backed by a multitude of digital assets, including Ethereum's native token, Ether, and Aave's native token, Aave. Over $2 million worth of GHO have been minted so far. The launch of GHO came after a government's vote which saw nearly 100% of the participating 424 addresses vote in favor of a new stablecoin. Unlike other stablecoins such as Tether's USDT, which has drawn some criticism over an apparent lack of transparency around its reserves, the assets backing GHO are transparent and verifiable and can be confirmed by on-chain data, according to Aave. Aave wrote all transactions are performed by self-executing smart contracts, and all data regarding GHO transactions is available and auditable directly from the blockchain or via numerous user interfaces. That's quite reassuring, and there's more. Aave said GHO's revenue would further bolster its DAO treasury, with governance being entrusted to Aave and STK Aave token holders. And anyone can mint GHO using the assets they supply into the Aave V3 Ethereum market as collateral, ensuring that GHO is over-collateralized by a multitude of assets. GHO has been sitting around 0.02 cents under the dollar. As of this morning at 10:40 British summertime, it was at 0.9859 cents. A concerning event to do with private smart wallets took place this week where Alphaho hot wallets was hacked, which resulted in a $31 million loss. Alphaho is a payment processor which offers instant transactions in over 30 digital assets and balances in a range of fiat currencies. The company is best known for being the crypto gateway for a number of gambling platforms including Hypedrop, Ignition, and Bovada. According to on-chain sleuth Zach XBT, the funds were stolen from the Ethereum network, then swapped for ETH before being bridged to the Avalanche and Bitcoin blockchains. D.Fire security team says the hack may have been caused by a leak of private keys and investigations are still in progress. Following the incident, Alphaho's client Hypedrop stopped processing crypto transactions. The Mystery Box platform said on Twitter that it is experiencing problems with deposits and withdrawals due to the hack. Problems like they don't want to be working with that company anymore. They had the following message: please know that your Hypedrop funds are safe, but we encountered an issue on the cryptocurrency provider's side. Once the provider's operations resume, processing deposits will be credited accordingly. Despite not commenting on the incident, a spokesperson for Alphaho told the Cointelegraph that deposits and withdrawals are being reinstated for batches of currencies at a time. In another security incident over the past few days, DeFi protocol Sonic Finance experienced 2 attacks in a matter of hours. The first exploit saw $3.26 million of Ether stolen, with nearly the entire amount being sent to an Ethereum address in one transaction. The second incident took place a few hours later, the protocol revealed in a post-mortem report, saying it was a variant of a sandwich attack targeting its pools, which netted the attacker around $300,000. This begs the question, should protocols negotiate with hackers, or is there a way that protocols can incentivize hackers to use their skills for good? With all this talk about the ecosystem this, Web3 that, what are we even on about? Not long ago, I didn't even have a clue. I didn't even know when Web 1 came out, or 2. A lot of influential people such as Snoop Dogg and Paris Hilton are trying to capitalize on Web3 by offering tours of their houses in the metaverse. Things have been moving relatively fast for Web3 since blockchain first emerged in 2009 with the introduction of Bitcoin, and in 2015 the decentralized software platform Ethereum was introduced, allowing smart contracts and the development of decentralized apps. DeFi is now challenging the idea of traditional financial systems, hence why new legislation must be put into place. In 2020, non-fungible tokens were allowing digital art, music, and even real estate to be tokenized. Thanks to blockchain, people are also able to turn to decentralized autonomous organizations to set up communities online. Has the hype died down? There is still massive interest in jobs in the Web3 space. The decentralized app, DApp Gamble, found that there were over 74,000 searches for careers in Web3, growing over 234% in the last month. This could be due to wider knowledge of what Web3 means and new blockchain projects coming up, but what is actually going on for the consumer? Last month, Lacoste launched the mission where holders of an underwater card can improve their NFTs by participating in missions, which consists of both digital and off-chain in-person events, including online games, Discord participation, joining AMAs, riddles, and more. This week, Mastercard will pioneer a digital music innovation with its Mastercard Web3 Music Accelerator. The banking giant's Harmonic Blockchain Initiative unveiled 5 groundbreaking AI-generated NFTs presented by Billboard on the 27th of July. And on the other side of consumption, McDonald's Hong Kong collaborates with the Sandbox to launch McNuggets Land in Web3. McNuggets Land offers quests and challenges to gamers with a chance to win a Sandbox utility token that can be used to purchase virtual goods and customize avatars within the platform. This opens doors for all of your favorite brands to dive into the Web3 world and reimagine the way consumers obtain their goods. Thanks for joining me for another week with The Gist. Follow our socials. Stick around and subscribe and join Mert with his educational series on Wednesdays, and I'll see you next week.